Hello world, welcome back to the, I don't know, what is this, a show, the channel? It's the workshop. You call it whatever you want to call it. We welcome you. Now, I've been going Yeezy crazy lately, and by that I mean 2 pairs in 2 days. Cue the Nelly 2-pair hook. We can't play it actually because of copyright reasons, but you can visualize it. Visualize would be seeing. What do you hear? Conceptualize, whatever. I picked these up from Kicks R For Us, a local resale shop down here in the Tampa Bay area. If you tune in even semi-regularly, then you know we get a lot of sneakers from them. So we'll put their info in the description. You can check them out if you feel so inclined. Now I got some things I want to discuss, but first, let's break the sneakers out. Drum roll, please. Bang, bang. The ADIDAS YEEZY Boost 350 V2 Sesame. These recently released for $220, and yet here we are again. Another Yeezy brick. Another dud. They're reselling for just a little bit over retail. What is going on, man? What is going on? Yesterday we showed you the Yeezy 500 Salt, an early look. If you haven't seen that video, by the way, we'll put a link in the description so you can check that out. But I even talked about it in that video. Supply and demand. Adidas is flooding the market right now. I'm not a numbers guy, but I can guarantee you they are producing way more pairs than they used to. It's just, it's a fact. I also talked about how plain the salts are, and these are too. It's a nice colorway. I dig the colorway, just super plain. You know, for me, I like the Yeezys that have a little more going on, a little bit more pizzazz. And with the V2 in particular, when it's just a solid color like this, it looks a little too much like a burlap sack. You know, no supply stripe that you can see on the side, no accents. It's literally sesame on sesame on sesame. So, you know, it kind of is what it is. My favorite part of the shoe is the gum bottoms. I love gum bottoms pretty much always and forever, and it's the one thing that kind of gives this sneaker some life. Well, that and the cereal milk midsole. The upper is so plain, the midsole outsole combo gives it just enough oomph. Whatever oomph is, that's what it gives it, some oomph. The V2 in general is a really good sneaker, but I think I'm just kind of tired of them at this point. I'm ready for a new Yeezy sneaker, the 827. Whatever they end up calling it, I think the world is ready for a new model, a new silhouette. I definitely am. I think it's funny that no matter what Yeezy we show, no matter what Yeezy we pick up and make a video on, there are always people screaming, Yeezys are dead. Dead. It never fails. They are not dead. The resale prices might be at the moment. They are producing a shitload of pairs. And so, yeah, resale prices are, but the Yeezy name, him as a brand, not even close to dead. Just look at whenever he does something, the blogs, the media, just look, he still has a ton of influence, and that is far from dead. And that's really, when you have a brand or when you have something that you're selling, that's the hard part. You know, that's really the important part. I have no idea how he got all that influence, how he's been able to sell sneakers, whereas rappers before him were not. So I don't know how he built the influence that he has, but it's there. He's got it. When it comes down to it, I know Kanye has done some very wacky stuff, and no matter how you feel about him personally, you know, you still have to recognize that he does have a ton of influence. Yeah, that's what I think anyway. What do you think? How do you feel about this sneaker? How do you feel about Yeezys in general? I feel like Yeezy, the sneaker and the person, very polarizing. We all know that. You know, you have people who hate him, you have people who love him. What do you think though? I think I might be one of those rare people that's kind of in the middle. I'm not like a Yeezy stan, but I'm also not a guy that despises him and hates his guts and hates everything that he puts out. So that's how I feel. One thing that's pretty cool though, and I promise this is the last thing I will say, is Yeezys being much more obtainable now. People who have wanted them for a long time, people who have wanted Yeezy sneakers since he was with Nike, now can finally get a pair. You know, they can get a pair relatively easily. Even if they miss out, they can buy it for pretty much retail. And I think that aspect in and of itself is pretty damn cool. So leave a comment below and let us know what you think. Always love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place right here at the workshop. Until then, we're out of here.